Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. I do apologize if you guys hear some traffic in the background there. School's like right down the road from me. Really got out like an hour ago. I don't know why we still got so much traffic here, but we do. See the traffic, people mowing grass. But like I said, street's like right there, so there's going to be some noise. I do apologize for that. Anyways, guys, we have some new gear to share with you guys today. And man, I am super jacked for one of these rods. I've had these rods now for a few weeks. I've held them in hand multiple times, right? And I didn't even realize what one of these rods was made of until I just spooled it up like 10 minutes ago. I mean, I'm pretty blown away, and you'll get it once I get to it. But we are talking about the new Zillion rods, all right? New Zillion rods here. Got a new Zillion reel mounted on top. Dude, this combo feels amazing in hand. It's a bit pricey. I mean, we're talking probably close to 700 bucks here for the combo. It's not for everyone, but it's definitely a premium feeling combo in hand. Absolutely love it. I got a review on the reel. I'll link it down below. Definitely check it out. But this one here is the 7.3 medium heavy fast. And guys, I have the same rod in the Steves. I think that one's called, I think it's called the Utility Player. I haven't done a video on that one, I will. But I've seen a couple reviews on this rod, or a couple comments where guys were saying that this is basically a Steves blank without AGS guides. And I was kind of curious myself. So I reached out to Daiwa, and they did say the blank is very similar, but it's not quite a Steves blank. So if you want a Steves, buy a Steves. You want to save a few bucks, you can buy the Zillion, but from what they said, it's not the same blank. Very similar, but not the same. But 7.3 medium heavy, fast action. It's kind of like the multi-purpose rod. But like I said, it feels amazing in hand. I plan to use it for probably Texas rigs, jigs. Might toss some spinner baits on here, bladed jigs, you know, things like that. But I got it paired up with the Zillion in a 7.1, and usually when I have a medium heavy fast, I use that power and action to work the bottom. So most likely Texas rigs and jigs on here. Again, that's why I got the 7.1 reel. We are running, that's 15 pound, that is Seagar Tatsu. I usually go with that high-end line when I'm running a high-end combo there, just to get the most out of the combo. But man, it's just a nice looking combo here. This is not really the one that I'm most excited about. We'll get to that in a second. You'll see here, I think they call that like a monocoque handle or something like that. I believe Shimano may have done this first. Okay, moving up to cork here. I did seal the cork, so it's a bit darker. Air sensor reel seat, super nice. Reel seat there, of course, you got exposed blank. Feels fantastic in hand. Moving up to some cork here on the reel seat nut there. Of course, it says Zillion there on the blank. 7.3 medium heavy, fast action. So it's got SVF Nano Plus technology as well as X45. And between those, you're going to have a lighter, more sensitive blank, a stronger blank. With that X45, it's going to eliminate the blank from twisting, and overall you're just going to have more power with this rod. Just a super well-built rod. Of course, it's got great frames and guides on there as well. Just a well-built rod here, and it should be. I mean, it's a pricey rod, but it's a well-built rod for sure. Okay, now let's grab the other one here. This one here, I'm kind of still in shock over it, okay? Just because, again, I've handled this rod multiple times. I ordered the rod, and I didn't know what this rod was made out of. Really, until like 15 minutes ago, I had no idea. I was running the line through the guides. I got to this last guide here, and it says SVF glass. This is a glass rod, and I had no idea. That'll tell you, really, the size of the blank and the weight of the blank. The Daiwa, really, they nailed it with this one. With this technology, they were able to reduce the resin content within the glass layers which will give you a, you know, a lighter, thinner blank. Like I said, visually, I couldn't tell this was a glass rod, and as far as weight goes, I had no idea. That's how light this blank is. You guys remember, I guess it was maybe a month or two ago, I picked up some of the evergreen rods, and at that time, those were the most comfortable glass rods to me. As far as the ones that I've held in hand, those are number one. Well, now they're number two, because this one right here, like I said, I didn't even know it. I did not even know this was a glass rod until I ran the line through the guides. That's how light this rod is. So, I mean, if you were to put two side by side, it would be hard to tell which one is which. That's how light this rod is. And normally, right away, you can tell, oh yeah, glass rod, just because of the weight. But like I said, I've had this rod for a few weeks now, had it in hand multiple times, and I had no idea that this was a glass rod here. And I even seen this on the handle there. It says Flex Light, and I didn't think nothing of it. Like, what is that? You know, I didn't think nothing of it. But I didn't know until I ran the line through the guides that I'm holding a glass rod here. So it might not be a big deal to some of you guys, but if you like glass rods, if you've used them or if you've held them before, you know they're heavy. So you'll get it why I'm so excited about this one here, just because it's a lightweight glass rod. And what that does really, it's a real soft rod. Okay, so, you know, some rods just have a soft action to them. This rod is soft overall. Still got plenty of power, but it's more parabolic. So it kind of bends from the tip down to the butt section. Great for moving baits, and there's a handful of rods in this line that are glass. Okay, I think, I'm not sure exactly which ones they are, but it's the moving bait rods have this technology in them. This one here is the bladed jig rod. I'm going to use it for spinner baits. Again, it's a 610 medium heavy, and it's got that the regular action or the moderate, but again, it's glass, so it's super soft. But yes, I'm going to use this one here for spinner baits, probably 1/2 ounce and up. The real 6.3 Zillion there, 6.3 Zillion. That's 17 pound. That's Seagar Invisex. Normally I run 15. I'm going to go a bit heavier with this rod here, so I went ahead and spooled up 17. But man, it's going to be a super fun combo for sure. I wanted to do this video on the water, kind of like a first impression video, and we will, once I'm out with them, we'll do kind of a first impression, what I think of them. But I had to come to you guys as fast as possible once I found out that this was a glass rod, just because it's just so funny. I made that video a month ago bragging on the evergreen rods, and here I have a lighter glass rod, and I didn't even know I had it. So if you guys are in the market for a glass rod, look no further. Daiwa nailed it with this one right here. 610, medium heavy. Well guys, that should wrap it up. I was just super excited when I seen that this was a glass rod, just because, you know, I've held plenty in the past that I didn't like. And the fact that I didn't even know this one was glass, to me, was very impressive. So I want to come at you guys as quick as possible and you guys know about it, just in case you're in the market for a glass rod. Definitely consider this one right here. But guys, if you guys like the video, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys. We will see you guys on the next one.